right, and this is a Fox News alert. Trump's nominee for Attorney General Pam Bondi was just confirmed by a vote of 54 to 46. Joining me now, Chris Bedford, author of Beltway Brief. Chris, the lone Democrat to vote for Bondi was Senator Fetterman of Pennsylvania. It's frankly despicable that more Democrats didn't vote for her. She's eminently qualified for this job, which once again shows you that this is about politics with the minority party right now.
It is. And I actually wrote a Beltway Brief newsletter about this on Monday, whereas you compare to Biden's picks, there are all of his cabinet picks up through this week of February 2021. Only two Republicans voted against all of them. There's Senator Ted Cruz and Josh Hawley, neither of whom were ranking members at the time or committee chairs at the time. Now, if you look at it, there are a dozen Democrats, including ranking members and powerful Democrats who pretend to ask serious questions of nominees, who have voted against every single one of Donald Trump's nominees. They don't care about him having a cabinet. Right now, they're talking about holding up nominations to the State Department so that money can go to foreign countries. We are dealing with an extremely obstructionist party.
Well, we always think of, oh, the midterms are going to be bloodletting for Republicans because the party in power often loses seats in the midterms. But given how things are going, given how Doge and Musk and Vance and the whole crew are finding so much waste, more fraud, undoubtedly they'll find abuse, couldn't this actually be a real opening for Republicans with this team in place to build on this momentum that they found in 2024, Chris? That's how, if things keep going the way they're going, I think they're going to get more, not less popular.
It certainly could. People in D.C. keep on predicting a backlash to Elon Musk's cuts. But people in D.C. just haven't really understood that the pressure that put Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump at the front of the nominations in 2016, and then the pressure that brought Donald Trump back to office, has been growing. The dissatisfaction amongst the American people with what is going on in Washington, D.C. has been growing. So I don't think that backlash is coming like the conventional wisdom says. Now, it sounds like after tonight's presser, things might move slowly. U.S. troops being killed at checkpoints in the Middle East again might change that calculus. But right now, the president is extremely popular.
Yeah, and again, if you remain popular, your agenda can be gradually more and more bold, Chris, right? We have a lot of presidents who are hesitant to exercise their executive authority at home, not talking about foreign affairs. But I think President Trump gets more bold as time goes on, and that's going to piss off all the right people. But I think it's just going to keep this juggernaut going. That's how I see it. Real quick, 10 seconds.
He's very lucky to have mostly an executive agenda. Very little he needs the Congress for right now, except to fund border security and deportations. He spent 4 years in the wilderness getting sharper. Democrats will regret for the rest of their lives the way they treated him, because now he's back.
Thank you so much for joining us late in the show. That's it for us tonight.